Hello everybody, how are you doing? Let's continue our modern JavaScript. In this session, let's take a look at property getters and setters. To define a getter, we can use this form. We define the getter with the get property and the name of the getter. Then we have a function body here. We can access the getter through the name of the getter. We can define a setter as well. The difference between get and set, the get is going to get the value out, and set is going to input the value. So it has one parameter, and we do the calculation inside the function body or getter. We can change the value through the getter by providing the name like this. Then we can also access the existing normal properties. We also can use this method to define the getter and setter. The define property, you give the name of the getter and setter, and you provide the getter function and set function. By default, the enumerable and configurable will be false. So if you run for in on that object, you are not able to see the name of the getter and setter because the enumerable is false. You cannot use both two types of forms to define the getter. So for example, you can define the getter like this. You also can add on your own property like this, but you cannot keep them both. Let's take a look at this example. For this object, we have a getter and a setter, and we retain the value this dot underscore the name. We put an underscore in front of the getter's name, and inside the setter we change the value onto that underscore name. And we also have a condition check on this input value. This is a smarter way of doing getter and setter. So we can change the value like this. We can read the value. If the value is not valid, it will refuse to change the value. Let's take a look at this example. Let's see, originally we have this code. We have this user object. It has name and age for the constructor parameters. Currently, the requirement changed. It requires birthday for the user. Then at this moment, because birthday can cover age, we don't have to keep the age for the constructor. We only need to provide the birthday. But some part of the code we are still using join.age. Then we have to provide the getter for the age. We can define the property onto the age, make it read only, so we can calculate the age out from the birthday. So we can still call join.age in our previous code. This is for compatibility. Thanks for watching. See you next time.